Time. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. First pitch on its way. Addison Russell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the White Sox, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. 1 game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Liner toward right center. And Hayward has a base hit. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Rizzo.
Sent on the ground out to second. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Here's Randall Grichuk, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 7.
From the belt, the pitch.
Baseman,
Number 0 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready now, Wesley Davis.
First baseman Wesley.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay. And he's safe. At the plate, Carson Kelly. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Takes this the other way to right. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yohan Moncada. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Now batting, right fielder
Thomas Gomez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Thought about third, but he'll go to second instead. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through. A base hit. Kelly is on his way home, and another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a walk his first time up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Yanked on the ground down the line. A step on the bag for 1, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes.
Russell.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing. Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time, I'd say maybe pitch around him. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Standing in, Matt Kemp. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Fielder,
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off. instead of putting it in the seats.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and there were two down. In now, Brandon Moss. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. Swing and a line drive. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randall Grichuk. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Jake Petrichka is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Little tapper down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 0. He reached on a single in his first try. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Digging in to try it again,
now
Wesley Davis.
First baseman, Wesley.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Carson Kelly. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Right at the third base. Here's Jed Jerko now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Second baseman, Jed.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Gomez on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Into the box now, Charles Broussard.
The shortstop, Charles.
First pitch
Broussard.
coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Charles Broussard becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Lorenzo Cain will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Broussard ranging up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in and looking
Right
for
fielder,
more. Thomas Gomez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Broussard ranging into the outfield. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Right fielder, Jason.
Hit sharply on the ground. Moncada has it, and a rather easy first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rizzo.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air out to center field. After it is Blackman. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Matt Kemp comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to short. Russell has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Jerko. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in, number 0. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Kemp on the run, and that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gomez posts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Brandon Moss comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Jed Jerko. He flew out in his last at bat. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game. First pitch strike. When you do that, boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wesley Davis. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a very quick start to the inning. Ready once again, Carson Kelly. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Striding in once again, Yohan Moncada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seat. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Ready for another shot now. Thomas Gomez. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Todd Frazier. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shortstop,
Charles Broussard is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
This one's flared toward left center. Grichuk over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Charlie Blackmon.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Scorched to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Rendell Grichuk. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward.
And
he's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Jason.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Kelly has a play. 1 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here it comes, 1-0. Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. So here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw will go to Russell covering at second. Digging in once again, number 0. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hugo Flint enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 34, Hugo.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Playing shortstop, number 96. Omar.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major.
The 2-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. Jerko has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the
trying to pick things up where he left off. Wesley Davis. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. At third, here's Frazier. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Carson Kelly. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Grandal finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Moss. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Jed Jerko. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Todd Frazier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this will be fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Slider whiffed up. At the plate, Yohan Moncada. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. It gets out of play, though. That's into the visitor's dugout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but change up right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
On the ground up the middle towards second, Jerko is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter.
Striding into the box. Avisail Garcia will move into the arm.
Number 72, Avisail Garcia.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet, and a pair of RBIs. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Grandal puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage. Stepping into the box, Omar Velasco. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Number 96.
Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. Garcia is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Lorenzo Cain.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Yoan.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. In now, Thomas Gomez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just getting started here on the south side in this one. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He'll get it into second, and he is in there. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Velasco is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's got that average up over the 290 mark.
Kyle Schwarber.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Harold, as we take a look at the into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Kane is retired, and there's one away.
Second.
Here's Todd Frazier now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Matt Kemp now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Line towards center field. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Digging in.
Leading
Albert
off for the
Pujols.
Cubs, first baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting set.
Striding into the box, Randall Grichuk. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
So striding
Third
forward
baseman,
now, number 0.
0.
First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the. Here's Jed Jerko now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gomez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Stepping in, Carson Kelly. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Carson Kelly.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Addison Russell, and he is proving to be something of
Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard to short. Velasco takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Here's Chase Headley, and the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Chase Headley.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Moving under it, Gomez. 1 out. Now batting, Omar Velasco.
Omar Velasco.
Here's a pop-up now. Pujols is there for it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sliced hard on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Thomas Gomez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Jerko has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Todd Frazier.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. No problem here. 1 away. At the plate, Matt Kemp hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Next for the White Sox, second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Churchill.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Pujols is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Now in the box, Albert Pujols. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the 1st out. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Grichuk.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, number 0 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. In for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a 2nd time right here.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Carson Kelly is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 0 onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox.
Digging in, Robinson
Catcher.
Chirinos. 0 for
Robinson
1 for him here in this one.
Chirinos.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 2-2 offering. This is skied out toward right. Gomez moving to his left, and the inning is over. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Moncada.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Thomas Gomez waits on deck. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thomas Gomez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Runner goes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back him off the plate by throwing one inside.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Kemp. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Omar.
And leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Omar Velasco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Riding in once again, Jason Hayward. A base hit in his first trip. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Kyle Schwarber.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kemp at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now digging in to try it again, Randall Gritchick. A hit in 2 tries so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Number 0. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare. Any better here. Matt Andrews.
Matt Andrews.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Carson Kelly is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Push to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Todd Frazier.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Falling for it, Gomez. 1 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Here's Jed Jerko now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
In the air to right center. Gomez sprinting after it, and that's the third out. Digging in, Addison Russell. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Addison
and a bouncing
Russell.
ball, foul. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Second baseman, Yoan.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. Striding in, Thomas Gomez. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Catcher.
Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Here's Chase Headley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is trying to pick things up where we left off. Kyle Schwarber will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 1-2, here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Albert now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Up top, it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Randall Grichuk. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Into the box, Omar Velasco. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Left side, to his left, Andrews, 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Charles Broussard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I like how he's pitching. He chased that pitch 0-1. Well, go right back up there again. He went back up there 0-2. He laid off it. That's okay. Now you go see if you can get him out another way.
Here's another 1-2. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Gomez. 2 gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road.